Hey, what is going on, everybody? It feels like it's been forever since we've done a stream. It actually took me a while to get everything set up. It's been a bit. Natalie, how are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Have you? I imagine it's been pretty hard to not catch some of the content on the Battlegrounds. They are awesome. Like, there is a good reason there are so many people out there streaming it, putting out videos. I enjoyed putting out my video. I was being very honest when I said that I actually had to put my phone down because I was having so much fun with it. I ended up staying up way too late one night playing it. It is awesome. It is great. Sorry, I had to respond to a message. What is up, John? How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. So one of the really cool things that has happened, we'll see how cool it ends up being, is that the Kabam just changed over the node. So we had been playing on Safeguard. I had gotten very used to that. I had my defensive plan, my attacking plan down, and they just changed it up to Power Snack Rise to Power, which I think is going to be significantly more difficult, which is cool. I'm very excited about this. If you caught my video, you know that one of the things I am most excited about is the strategy. I think there's going to be a lot of strategy, and I think, like doing Arena makes you a better player. I think it can. Incursions definitely makes you a better player because you got to really know what's going on, and you have to be able to quickly think that through. This is even faster, and I've already made significant mistakes. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Like I threw a poison attack into a poison immune clairvoyant the other night. It's just really fun. I'm excited. I think DLL might be joining us in a moment. But I want you guys all to see the node, and then I'm going to go ahead and just set up my deck, and let's have some fun. Hopefully some other CCP members are on right now, and they feel like matching up. Newborn, what's up? I had the great 6-star pulse today, 6-star Overseer, Kitty Pride, Darkhawk, and wow, you had a day. Congratulations. That is awesome. That is awesome. Samarat, how are you doing? And John, yeah, I think you can hear it in my voice. Like, I am that excited for this interaction. So let's go ahead and fill out a deck here. The nodes are Power Snacks, so every 7 seconds, the next buff triggered. El Chignon, thank you very much. Very, very cool. Let's get that updated here. Thank you. I appreciate that always. I believe we've got that all in there. Oh, the second N is capitalized. We're going to do this. Let's do it right. Right? If you're going to do anything, you might as well do it right. Yeah, PWF, they changed the nodes. That was part. I wanted to wait till they were going to change the nodes because I knew they would be. I think I'm going to get my butt kicked here by the nodes themselves. But I want to see it because I'm just excited about the strategy. And I know we're all in different spots. One of the things I'm very excited about is that I actually felt like I was using 30 to 40 champions in my roster. This is the only mode of the game that is even close to that. And it was very, very cool. So I'm excited about this. What's up, Larry? How you doing, dude? It's been a bit. It's great to see you. Okay, so let's go and fill this out. I mean, we'll do obviously Shang-Chi. I think Doom could be really helpful. I'm a big fan of Spider-Man 99. I don't want to pick any champions. Like, I'm not going to try to hide it. Guys, you can see Misty Knight and Sam there. I'm not going to use them because they're not on my actual roster. I want to use champions that are on my actual roster at ranks I actually have. Herc, what do we think? I don't think Herc would be great. Professor X. Let's go with America. Let's set this up too. So we're all 6 stars. Have them separated by rank here. Spidey, I know, Mr. Victor. That's the story of my MCoC life of late. Is I rank up Spider-Man to rank 4, and everyone's like, "Yeah, you're not going to ever get to play him." I hope you enjoy ranking him up and just using him in Quest. Miguel's going to be amazing for those notes. Yeah, he's going to be quick. He's going to be quick. Natalie, it's just like war, I've gotten to use Spider-Man once all season. It is what it is. Ma was actually awesome for the last set of nodes, so let's go ahead and keep him in there. Sauron is obviously not one of my real champions. Thing. Let's go with Nimrod there. I'm curious about Cosmic Ghost Rider. If we're able to Zerg something down, that might not be a good idea. He'll be the first one to remove if we end up needing to remove someone. That Hawkeye, that's not the actual rank of my Hawkeye. I think I ranked him up on the test server to test some stuff out, and he's still at that rank, so I don't want to use him. Archangel's good for everything. I'm not a good Tigra player, but she might be a fun defender at some point. Definitely Mr. Fantastic. Got to remember to try to place its pre-fights. You don't get a lot of time to do things. In case anyone hasn't caught other videos or streams, you don't have much time. But I think as we get used to it, it'll feel like a lot more time. Mr. Stream, Zachary, I know, dude. It's just something I've moved to. It's been a lot better for my health, actually. I was trying to stream like at least 4 or 5 times a week for a while there in the summer, and it's just been better for my. It's been better for my health. It's been better for my health when I don't, and I just focus on getting out some videos and things like that. I do intend to stream, like I plan to stream on Wednesday of this week when the new content came out, and then I think the night before, both myself and my daughter got sick. So that Wednesday and Thursday were kind of screwed up there for me. So I miss it though. I miss interacting with everyone. Like it's so cool. Like names like yourself and Larry, OYC, like I like hanging out with you all. It is fun. It is fun. Okay. Kingpin, Mr. Negative. Still got quite a few to go here. APOC. Definitely Fury. Dragon Man could be a problem. Spam is awesome. Immortal Hulk came in and was a nice defender for me before. I'm curious to see how he works out. Silver Centurion, the versatility of him came through extremely well for me in the last set. I'm curious how it works out in this one, but he is so versatile that I actually came in and clutched out a few wins in the last set because of what he can do and all the difficult things he can handle, and not knowing what in your deck's going to be available to you. I think Claire makes a ton of sense. Definitely have to bring in Venom. He's very helpful for those pesky pennies. Those pennies that are everywhere. Human Torch. Warlock. What do we got left here? What do we got left? I think maybe the test server doesn't realize my Bishop is actually a rank 3 now. I know my Champion and Mordo are not. So I wonder if my Nebula's not a rank 3 either. She should be. Gonna have to figure that out, but now it doesn't feel like the time to figure that out. My Hood is also should be a rank 3, but I have a feeling that's not showing up on this right now. What's up, Mr. Fernandez? How are you doing, buddy? Thank you so much for being here, man. DLL stole my streams. He did. He's knocking it out of the park, that guy. He is crushing it right now. It is awesome to see. Anything else you guys are shout out and be like, dude, you've got to bring in this champion. I guess Magneto probably makes sense now on some level. And what's up, Hamp? How you doing, buddy? I feel like I'm vamping, but I'm actually not. I just don't know who to pick. And Mole Man. Oh, no. Hulkbuster. All right, let's go have some fun with this. Let's have some fun with this. Jason and Jabari Gaming, how you doing, my friend? How are you? All right, so let's go ahead and so this is the tricky part, right? Is hopefully someone else in the CCP is actually on and feels like playing the game right now. So we have to wait and see how this goes. I am doing very well. I'm doing very well. Coming into the end of the week, I had a busy week and got sick during this week, which was not fun, but I'm feeling well. Finally had a fairly normal evening. Oh, YOLO. All right, so I got to pay attention to this. Select champs that we've banned for both sides. I'm not going to ban his Joe. That would just be mean. I'm going to leave in Penny. Why isn't my Penny there? Yeah, I need to rank up in champions because I actually have a rank 3 Penny. Terrax, I cannot stand Terrax. Cannot stand Maw. And, get rid of Mojo. Let's go ahead and do it. Got to lock in. If you don't lock your stuff in, it just picks for you. Drafting my champions. Definitely Kingpin. He is so versatile. And let's see who yellow picks here. All right, now I get to pick two of these guys. Penny is still out there, so it's a little scary to not pick Venom, but we're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. I think Fury's so versatile, right? Could be a great defender, could be a great attacker. Blade, he's got a blade there. Congratulations. I'm curious who he picks here. Null and Void. All right. I'm not paying enough attention to who he's actually picked, which is a mistake on my part. So we're going to pick Spider-Ham and Thing, because I believe Thing would be a real problem. That's a little scary, what I'm doing there, though. I'm not sure that's a good idea. I think I spent too much time being excited to talk to everybody and not enough time paying attention to what my opponent was doing. But that's okay. What's up, Meta? How you doing? Infamous. All right. And then now... Mr. Negative? And I don't think he's picked any pesky mutants. Penny's going to be a problem. Penny is going to be a problem, though. So... let's pick CGR, see what happens. I think he's going to get me on this one. Oh, he picks his Joe. That's cool. It's always nice when you get to play your favorite champion, right? That's cool. I'm glad he was able to do that. Meta is going to stream site. I would love to go against Meta. All right, so pick my defender. Gotta be Thing. When you have a rank 3 sig 200 Thing, you put him on defense. That's what you do, and you make life miserable for people. If we don't match, ban my gold. Okay. I will never ban your gold pool, Meta. So he did go Penny. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? I want to have fun with this. Let's try something here. Let's try something. Oh, the game decided it did not get Spider-Ham in time. Mr. Negative probably is not going to beat Penny. I don't see a way that can happen. If anyone's got a strategy for that, let me know. I wanted to go with Spider-Ham. No, and I really can't play Battlegrounds yet, unfortunately. I'm telling you guys, this mode of the game is an absolute blast. I should have gone a little quicker there. I can't even think of a good strategy for this. I'll just knock. I'm gonna try to knock her shield as much as I can. Oh, you know what? Actually, let's try this out. I'm only going to hit her when she is delirious. And she should not gain much power. Let's see if we can make this work. Okay, running into her heavy is a bad idea. There's a nice big lag. I don't know if you guys saw that, but the timing wasn't good. Yeah, so that worked out well. That was really awesome. I wasn't going to win that one anyway, but the big lag and then not being able to convert, that wasn't going to go well. So I'm sure YOLO will win this matchup. Hey, Big, I bet you will be having nightmares of Jory Panther this evening. Oh, Josh. You guys at one are classy fellas. All right. And no, it doesn't actually bother me at all. Now the champs like Overseer are going to be bangers to this mode. Absolutely. You need a champion that can be utilized both offensively and defensively. Like, they don't have to be amazing at it. I think this is also a really cool thing because I think it's going to help Kabam explore that kind of design space. I know DLL has been using that term a lot, meaning like champions that feel a niche are going to be able to do something. And that's a big deal. Like even the Cap Sam Wilson. Did I win that? I guess I won. Thing will do that for you. Let's go ahead. So he's picked. This is going to be interesting. Let's see how. Oh no. Yeah, so that's what I was showing on my video. It's like you see your opponent pick their defender, and it feels very natural to pick who you're going to attack him with, as opposed to who your defender is going to be. And I think just as you get used to the node, though, and like the way this works out, I think it'll be fine. So now I'm tempted to use Penny. Now let's go with Kingpin. I was tempted to use Penny. Why aren't champs names above the stars? Yeah, there is some things that look a little odd. I didn't really notice that, but you're right. You're right. I'm really excited for this. I think it brings a whole new set of competition. I think it absolutely does. And it's forcing me to try to remember, like even right now, trying to figure out how do I actually want to take this fight? Because I think that it shouldn't be bad at all. But there's also this chance that you just forget about an interaction or you forget about something. And you got to be a little quicker too. Like I think Spider-Ham could have been interesting there. But we'll see. So on this one, obviously, I just want to bait SP1s. Ooh, forgot about Power Snack. Okay, see, that was bad. Come on, throw it, dude. All right. That wasn't terrible. Kingpin's doing his job of removing these debuffs for me. Stay out of the fire. I learned that playing WoW. And I think this should do it. I think this should do it with the defender we placed. DLL raid? Are you kidding me? And an Enzo raid? Thank you so much. Two amazing people, Enzo and DLL. Thank you so much for the raids, guys. And welcome everyone for coming over. We're having a lot of fun. They have just recently changed up the nodes for the Battlegrounds, which is adding a cool new level to it. We're just talking about how much strategy is going in to the Battlegrounds and how fun that is. And I honestly think, I hope they come up with like a friendly mode and like a competitive mode, because it'll make you a better player just doing this and having to quickly think through how does my attacker handle this defender, and then also like what are good defenders I can place to make it difficult on my opponent. It's really fun. It is really, really fun, and I'm enjoying this. Enzo, you're actually here too. Thank you so much for actually being here, buddy. Thank you so much. This mode will become a primary factor in a player's decision for which champions to rank on, and I think it will encourage players to rank up. Absolutely agree, Patrick. I absolutely agree. Like, we have these huge, for those of us who've been playing a long time, we have these massive, massive rosters, and it's really cool to have a place to use them now. Like I was saying, even in War, you're placing 5 defenders, and then you get 3 attackers. And they change up, but that's about it. And here I feel like I'm using 30, 40, of my roster. And a Slaymon raid too? Thank you so much, Slay. What is up, Slaymon? What's up, DL? How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. Slay decided to go rogue and use his own hashtag.
I respect Slay. Now that I understand his humor, I respect it. Okay, so one of my champions I need to edit out. You were doing an arena stream?
Yeah, I'm going to continue doing that. I need units.
Oh, you know what? Is that on your alt or on your main?
On my main. I need to get that Awakening Gem. I don't know who it's going to be for yet, but...
Right. I don't want to not use my Kingpin. Not yet. Especially because you probably won't hear yet. Some of my champions that I have on my live account apparently are not ranked 3 on the server. I don't fully. I'm not even claimed to understand how it works. But it seems like maybe when they imported our accounts or something. So like it seems like my Bishop isn't ranked 3. It seems like my Hood maybe isn't ranked 3. My Penny isn't ranked 3, who would obviously be a fantastic option for this sort of node. Oh, and then just so you know, dude, the nodes have changed. It is now Power Snack and something else. I can't remember what it is. Yeah.
Oh, is that what the button is up top? The little circle with the 3 things?
Yeah. In fact, I think you can check it out. And I believe we're still in the queue. So Rise to Power. I should know what the nodes are if I'm playing it, shouldn't I? When the defender is knocked down, a 4-second timer starts. Oh. Yeah, Penny would be... because Penny would turn that off, right?
Yes.
Rise to Power. She doesn't turn off Power Snack.
No. Not unless you can figure out a way to trigger it while blocking.
I went up against a Penny. I thought I'd try to be clever and take it with my Spider-Ham, but it took too long to make the selection. and I ended up with a Mr. Negative, and it was interesting. I don't think we would have soloed it, but I would have taken off more health because I was only hitting her when she was delirious, or when she had delirium. And then there's a big lag spike, and she tore me a new one. Work in progress is here too. What is up? Everybody's here. This is why streaming is so much fun. What is up, Tom? Bugman, how are you doing? Bugman, yeah, Legacy. I actually got to match him a couple times. It is this mode is an absolute blast, and I think, I mean, I don't know, but I think it will be fun. I don't say it's fun for everyone because we don't all have the same idea of fun, but I think you have a huge account, a small account, you're free to play. I really think this is just going to be an enjoyable way to play the game, especially if rewards are handed out, so that it's not just for the end game players and all that stuff.
I'm very curious what rewards are going to look like.
I am too. We have no information on it. I feel like they're probably still figuring it out, right?
Yeah. That seems like the kind of thing that you would keep tweaking.
Yeah. All right, let's cancel this. This did happen to me a few times, where it feels like maybe it just gets stuck. I guess there's also a chance there's not any other CCP members on. I'll take a quick look at the Discord server here.
Well, you can just tell them that you need them to give me temporary access. So did my internet just go out?
Sorry, it's funny, as I started messaging, I had matched against YOLO, and so he had messaged me, so I was messaging to see if anyone else is on. I wish they would just give you non-temporary access. I wish they would give you full-time, permanent access. That would be, I think we'd all have a lot of fun. Everyone would benefit, especially your viewers.
That was just weird because the stream also lagged at the same time.
Oh, okay. If working at temporary access, got to show them how to play. Savon. You're picking a fight. You might not. You don't write checks. You can't cash, my friend. You know what I'm saying?
They've been going back and forth all day.
Yeah,
that one's going to be a fun stream when it happens.
Both excellent players. That's the thing. All right, you guys are going to see the be right back screen, but it's just me resetting the game. I'm not going anywhere. DLL is not going anywhere. We're right here. So I'm just going to reset the game. This happened to me a few times while I was doing it. This the first night. I'm not kidding. The first night it went live, it was like when you get an awesome new cartridge game. I don't know if people play cartridge games anymore. They just show how old I am. And you're like, I can't not stop playing this. Like, there's just no part of you wants to stop playing. That is exactly how it felt. I think it's going to be really fun for people who either already enjoy war or who want to like war. They just don't have the time for it or something like that. Because the strategy implementation of war is definitely present here. But you don't have to worry about your energy and planning out a whole map and an attack plan. I could go on and on. What are you thinking, though? That's part of why we have you on. What are you thinking as you watch this and have seen some videos?
Yeah, I mean, I'm very interested. It sounds great. I'm a little curious how it's going to evolve. The nodes are very interesting. I haven't watched all the videos yet, but Work said that pre-fights are in. So
yes, it's very quick though. I've heard that multiple times from people. Like they actually forgotten to try to use like Mr. Fantastic, or they've intended to, but they haven't been able to.
It's the counter. Okay.
We'll see.
But that all sounds good to me because obviously you can't boost, right?
No, that's not my understanding. Is that no, there's no boosting. Hopefully someone else is on.
And so roster is going to be a big thing because, not all of, I just have barely more than 30 rank 3s and not all of them are defenders.
Yeah.
but no boosts, especially no power back boosts. I've gotten so many jokes about those being my favorite boosts in the last week.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I really think it'll be interesting.
You had a you had a good point though about them. Like, not to totally derail this, but you had a good point, I think.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see what happens. I don't think that a cap on them would be totally out of the question.
BG should be on soon. Oh, cool. Get my butt handed to me by Brian Grant. That'd be fun. It would be fun though. You know what, Steven, we will get to that, buddy. I'm sorry, I just only have so much time and we're waiting. But thank you so much for the super chat there. We will definitely get to that. It looks like Doc stepped on. Thank you, Doc. I really appreciate it. Okay, so ban champions that both of us get to use. I am not familiar with who his favorite champions are. I obviously would not want to ban them. So let's ban some of his 5 stars here. So Wasp, Magneto, and Havoc. Havoc can be a real pain, so let's ban those. Doc seems like a real good dude, so I always like when people can use their favorites. Okay, I'm going to make sure I bring my Venom because of Penny. As you just saw, if you've been with the stream for a bit, you saw how important having a Penny counter can be when you do not ban Penny.
Work says I told Janik to nerf power boost as his first move as Balance Designer. I have spoken to Janik about that, which will shock no one.
So we're gonna go with Nimrod there. He's got an Apocalypse, so it'd be fun to bring in Nimrod.
That would be fun.
Getting used to these countdowns, and I don't think I have the sound up very loud, so you all probably can hear it. The game sounds even add to the intensity. It's pretty cool.
It is neat. Power Snack's going to be interesting with Nimrod. Like, I'm sure he can still handle it, but probably going to end up with more L2 decks.
See, I already forgot about the nodes. Thank you. I'm trying to do 2 things at once. I already forgot. I forgot that we weren't playing Safeguard. And I don't have any Mystics, do I? If he picks Arcus, I might have a problem. Oh, cool. Got lucky there.
And Maw is so much fun against Arcus.
Maw and let's make his, as good a dude as he is, let's make his life a little miserable and have Fury as a defender. Will, this is fun, man. I really think this is going to be amazing for the game.
I love all of the things I've seen in chat so far today of people just like getting ready to talk crap. There's definitely going to be a certain amount of that because, like, you've seen Slay in chats. You know how he starts talking about like, let's match all of the hard alliances all the time.
Did you guys see that?
Now we can just go match up against some of those people individually, and we'll see how the war shakes out.
I'm very. Did you see that though? I had Fury all ready to go, and then it like switched on me. People have been saying that. That's been a common kind of. People feel like that's been happening, and the thought was that they hadn't pressed the defender lock button in time. I'm not so sure because I felt like I touched it. Maybe I didn't register it.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Doc intended to bring Torch for Spider-Ham.
Probably not. He let me try to think about how to play Kitty without her without her synergy partners. Okay. I still remember that. You get thing to 11. Godwin taught me that, like, I don't know how many years ago. How long has thing been in the game? That wasn't smart. I got lucky there. I don't think I'm taking a very smart approach to this, but it is fun. Yeah, that wasn't good either. Okay. This little recovery felt like a war fight when you mess up and you can recover it.
Yeah. BT says, I love there's actually a reason for you guys to make content and live stream again. Been a bit of a drought. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, that's also true. I think that well, here, I don't want to.
Yeah. I mean, I always enjoy war videos and I have guides to work on, but like that's not universal, and you know, people only want to listen to long spiels about how to use champions so many times per week.
So I definitely don't think that was the best way to attack that fight at all. But at some point, I just wanted to try to get him down. Yeah, so there is a part of me that's enjoying that too. It's just like, hey, we've got to stream this. But I think this is fun even on its own. Like, I think, you know, if there's a way to be able to play your buddy and you just jump on like a Discord call or a line call and just like have a blast, I think this is it for sure.
Yeah.
You should have done 2 SP2s followed by SP2. Yeah, I was trying to think of how to extend her incinerates is what I was... or is he's not incinerate immune, right? He's shock immune, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so now we're definitely going to pick Fury. There we go. Who does he
lined up that maw for you?
Mm-hmm.
Or
I just got... Yeah, I know exactly what you meant. Just got to make sure I land repair. He's got to remember that whole tenacity. Oh no, his vision's not awakened, so he won't have tenacity, right?
Right.
You mentioned
to be a very heavy fight,
and you mentioned that like in almost every one of your videos that like is it a low sigma is actually or a low sig Arcus?
Yeah, scares me significantly more than a high sig one.
Yeah. This is pretty cool. I will try to bait this though if I can.
Oh, power snack. That's so weird.
And then land the SP2 while we were faltered.
Yeah, and then it refreshes.
Oh, I forgot that I'm going to try to lose this. I'm going to try to grab a defeat out of the jaws of victory for the second time today.
K-Dog says I'm grinding units the next 3 days like it's a feature grind.
All right,
I don't blame you.
Is the oh, you know what? Someone asked about the love store earlier. I'm sorry. Hopefully you're still here. They were asking about if they should get the 6-star awakening gem to awaken their Herc or their Kitty. I think yes. I mean, oh, I should look at the screen. I think yes, right? Because Herc's not even in the featured crystal anymore.
Right.
Oh, there we go. I lost it.
Yeah, he's just so dangerous after that special 3.
Yeah, and honestly, I mean, I that's a cake matchup, though. I should have won that. But not to take anything away from Doc. Nicely done. It's a good defender. But yeah, sorry, if you're still listening, I think being able to awaken Herc, it's a big deal, and it's such a nice awakened ability. And to have like the guaranteed gem, it's there. You can just purchase it. If it's within your means, whether it's for the money or you already have the units, I personally think it's worth it. I would probably awaken Herc, though, because you still have chances at Kitty through the crystal itself.
Yeah, I think I'm going to grab it and then just sit on it.
All right, cool. So we get to go best out of 3. Let's pick a defender. I guess Nimrod, right?
Yeah, he throws people.
Yeah, and he used his apocalypse. Immortal Abomination. I've got to go with Human Torch. Let me see if I can pick the pre-fight here. Yeah, so there it is. You do have to if you know what you're doing, if you're ready for it, it's not bad.
That's going to be tricky for Reed, though.
To pick all 3? Yeah.
Yeah, let's revive the. I've seen somebody say like there should be a button at the bottom after the 3 where you can put them all 3 on at once.
Oh, that's a good call.
It would help so much.
I feel like though, or is it more because of war nodes? I feel like there's times where I've heard you say, you don't want to use one.
Right. But like for those, you would still be able to do them manually, 2 at a time.
This is true.
Yeah, because like actually, I brought Killmonger to war for the first time all season today, and for both of my fights, I was thinking about like, should I throw on any of the Reed pre-fights I have left, and then ultimately decided none of them were going to matter. But suppression would have actively hurt me on both because it slows down you getting that true strike.
I'm about to send another champion red. I'm just going to try to do as much damage as I can and see what happens.
I would definitely awaken Archangel over Medusa Nib. Easy says I bought the Awakening Gem, then I pulled Herc with a basic. Well, congratulations on your Awakening Gem for somebody else, because there are like 7 amazing champions in there.
Yeah. I didn't get it just because I assume I'm going to die. Yeah. I didn't get it just because I had them all awakened, but that's a great... And that was... I think that was the only like guaranteed thing, or those the 2/3 gem. But like something that's not relying on RNG is amazing. You can just purchase those.
Yeah. There are like 6 or 7 champions in there that I either already have or will care about having. It's going to be a good one. Neb asks, what song plays at the end of your videos?
One.
iBomb is going to be a problem.
Yeah, I didn't really think through how tough that would be. I also keep forgetting about the node. But I don't know what I would have really done different. And then we had a super chat. I need to update on the super chat from Steven Ackerson. Thank you so much, Steve. If you have a question or anything, please do let us know.
Hey, Legacy. How's it going?
All right, so we updated that. Thank you again, Steven. I really appreciate it. OG Highline, what is up, dude? How are you? It feels like it has been forever. Get that updated. Did you say Legacy? What is up, dude? How you doing, my friend? Ozfan, you're here too? Dude, literally everyone's here today. This is amazing. Work, Slay, OG Highline, even Legacy? Are you kidding me right now? All right, so let's go ahead and join in. I think Rob said he might try to join in too. I put out the call and asked if anyone could do a few matches. So I think Rob said he was going to try as well.
Awesome.
Yeah, and Doc, so for those who are wondering too about, because we were talking a lot about the strategy of it, Doc did not mean to pick Torch, he's saying. Killer nap. Naps can be so delicious. All right, so let's go ahead and pay attention here. I will not, this is Rob, I will not ban his Elsa under any circumstances. That is just not nice. We'll leave Penny. Let's get rid of Magic, Mr. Fantastic, and Blade.
I'm just assuming I'm never going to be able to use Reed in this game mode.
I would think probably not. Especially not with these nodes, right?
Yeah, he'd be amazing on this week.
Okay, I'll pick Apocalypse.
Different Rob Slay.
Didn't get to get in time. I did not want to take Magneto, but it is what it is.
Yeah, he's not terrible.
No, he's not. Okay, definitely Kingpin and America Chavez. I was tempted to take Professor X, to be honest.
could see Chavez being fun.
Yeah, actually did it for like defensive purposes, but I'm like, we're having fun here. Oh, here, I still am going to get my chance to take APOC.
Well, and throw 2 heavies and she reverses the nodes, right?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I actually might use her offensively.
She might be really good.
Yeah, I have to take back every bad thing I said about her. Thing, and poor Ma. I made him look bad, and that's not his fault. It was not his fault. Man, there's so much going on. It's tough to keep up with chat. The outro song? Yeah, here, I'll explain that in a minute. Pick my defender. Gotta go thing. Give Rob a chance. No, that's not. No, I didn't do that. Okay, that's the second time that's happened, guys. Yeah, I'm probably doing something, or it's a known bug. I really didn't want America to be on. Whatever.
Law redemption.
Yeah.
Doom is big.
What's up, Rob? Thanks so much for joining, dude. Really appreciate it. I was hoping you'd get a chance to use your Elsa, but it is what it is. And all right, have fun, man. Good luck. For anyone who doesn't know, that's Rob right there. He's got a great channel, rank 4 Elsa Bloodstone. I highly recommend checking it out. And when I say right there, I mean in the chat. I think it's obvious, but just in case it wasn't.
Big fan of the spam pick over there too.
I think there might be, and we go through this a lot, there might be something kind of screwy with the left side of my screen. I usually need to wipe it down. Because that would explain my defender input not registering when I tried to pick those last 2 defenders. And then what we just saw with Doom.
Slay says it looked like maybe you hadn't clicked locked in.
Oh, really? Yeah, that could be it right there. Thanks, Slay. I still get screwed up on this coming out of the SP3 if the defender has a lot of buffs. I still am never totally sure when I want to cancel things out. I feel like it has to just...
Yeah.
See, like right here, I'm just too scared to keep going.
I think that was right, based on where you were.
And especially like in war, where I'm like, I don't want to... It's more about just staying alive, you know? Ooh, Rob, nicely done. Did he win that one? Oh, I barely won that. We got to look at that at the end because he did a nice job.
That was close.
Yeah. Man. Rob's a good player. All right. Time for... Okay, so no more screwing around. Lock it in. There we go. Thank you, Slay. I love how...
Oh, yeah. Murda is saying, I believe there's a bug. If you don't lock it in, it randomizes.
Okay. So that must be what it is.
Jabari against thing. That's interesting.
So, like, how cool would this be if Rob was streaming it too, and then to be able to see both sides of it? This... Oh, man.
Yeah. I just saw something today for another game. A couple streamers I watched that have a podcast together. Twitch does something called a squad stream, where you pull it up next to each other, and you can watch both of them, but you like pick one chat and audio at a time. That could be really cool for this.
You can tell I'm not an experienced small player.
Well, we're seeing the tenacity come into play here.
See, my spacing's off. I keep making that same mistake. I don't think this will do me in though, but he's gonna have that benefit off the SP3.
Yeah, he's low enough you may be able to close this one though.
I don't like making Ma look bad because he's better than this. Let's see if we can get something with that SP1. That might not have been smart. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. I'm making a calculated decision here. I tried to intercept with the SB2.
Oh yeah, I thought you were gonna get it.
So did I. Damn it. You know, the thing is, so this is kind of what I'm talking about. This is what I'm enjoying, is I probably didn't need the benefit of throwing the SB2 while in Falter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tend to use the Special 2 as a finisher. I kind of ignore it when I'm not in control.
Although Rob's saying nice win, so something probably went wrong on his end too. Yeah, that was a tough matchup. Rob, thank you so much for joining it. You obviously are an awesome player. Thank you for doing this. I think this shows like how fun this can be. So thank you for joining. Do I know if playtesters are still bound by the... Yeah, I think so, Alex. I mean, we're allowed to talk about our experience, though, with this game mode. So if you have a question, please ask me or ask, anyone else. But yeah, I think I answered the question. Okay, so let's go ahead and go again. My battle deck is full. Ma and Doom. Let's just refresh them. I like having them here. Is there anyone that you would want to see actually while you're on the call?
Punisher 99 could be a good one.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see him without the
this energy.
Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. Who do we get rid of? Let's get rid of Dragon Man. Anyone else? I don't want to bring in, you probably weren't here for the stipulation. I don't want to bring in anyone, though, that I don't actually have a rank 3 on my live account. So, like, I'm not bringing in Sam.
Misty.
Or Misty, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I get why people are doing it. It's totally cool. It's just, I feel like I have enough rank 3s. I don't need the benefit of bringing them in.
Guardian's always good.
Yeah, we can bring in Guardian. Who do we get rid of? Let's get rid of Magneto. I really don't enjoy playing him.
You know the funny thing about... no, never mind. We're not going there. But I'll tell you later. But this does make me excited about something else in the future of the game.
Work. I saw you make this point. I think it was in Mike's stream earlier today. James, what's up, James? Thanks for being here. You ended up saying that you felt like the energy cost and the unit refresh shouldn't both be there. I don't remember which one you said made more sense, but I remember the energy cost is way worse. Yeah, I'm surprised it costs energy. I'm wondering if they're just kind of like testing this out, get the response, see how it actually works. And I would also imagine that the rewards themselves will help determine what the resource you need to use to actually play the mode is. I don't know. I'm unsure on that.
Yeah, I'm a little curious as well, because we talked about that briefly on my stream before this, where it's like, if it was just champion refreshes and not energy, then people like Work have a significant advantage over people like me, because he has almost twice as many rank 3s.
Yeah. I'm gonna ban Penny and a Havoc, and I think I should get rid of Arcus because I'm clearly not playing Arcus well. Like, at some point, the problem is me. Play team champs.
Those are 3 MC champions.
Did it freeze up? Oh, no. Okay, so draft my champions. Okay, I'm bringing in America Chavez this time. We are doing it. Don't try to stop me, Kabam.
Doing the thing.
Yeah. It is a lot of energy, Will. I see other people talking about the energy. Is Rob saying to restart the match? Oh, that's why it's taking too long. Okay.
I do wonder about that easy, because I was telling people on my stream that, like, this reminds me in some ways of the way that like drafting is structured on the Magic the Gathering game that I play. But part of the way that works is that if you win enough, you break even on the specific entry costs. So it would be interesting if you go 1-2 in a match, you get back like, I don't know, 10 energy. If you win, maybe if you go 2-1, then you get back like 15, and then if you win and go 2-0 flat out, then you get back the full 30. Could see something along those lines.
Oh, got rid of my Professor X. Okay, so he's drafting champions. All right. Now let's go 3 times. Let's have the problem be me, and and Nimrod, because Nimrod's fun.
Oh, hey, Martian. Slay says I'm probably going to be heavily invested in a non-ranked mode if there's no energy, because I'd rather have the unlimited fun. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what the actual thing is. I feel like it's hard to speculate because even small tweaks could have a huge effect on this.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they're paying attention to like the things you guys are saying right now, and they probably also just have data on like, what's the over-under, which champions are winning, that kind of thing.
Absolutely. I would imagine there's a lot of data gathering going on right now. And they are, I think I think we're allowed to say this. I can't see why we wouldn't be able to. They are gathering a lot of feedback, and we are providing a lot of feedback. OG Highland, I'm out. Kid is getting home from the daycare, about to hang out. Have a great time. Have a great time with your family, OG Highland. Thanks so much for stopping by, man. Have a great weekend. Thank you for being here. I better draft a champion. Doom. I heard Doom is good at this game.
He's okay.
So Alex is saying something that I've been wondering is, what about if it was just a totally different resource? Completely, because this game mode, I think this game mode's amazing. So what if there was just a fully different resource for playing it? I think that could be cool. I should pick a defender.
I like that too.
I should have gone faster. That was a pressure pick. I brought in Maw because I wanted to use him on offense. Did I bring Nimrod? I brought Nimrod. Did. Let's see how this goes. You made a good point about him maybe not interacting with the nodes very well. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, but if he gets that power drain off, then she stops gaining prowess, and it's probably still worth it.
I can't remember which of his modes that's in. That's in his Titan, right?
That one's actually Blitz.
It's Blitz? Is the power drain off of their special?
Yes.
Thank you. Rob's like, why don't I have a DLL in my ear? All right.
Yeah, there probably will be at least some prestige taken into account work. That sounds like a fair call.
Yeah, we're talking about like how they're going to do matchmaking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. Because I mean, if they're like ranked matchups, you would think like your actual rank in the game mode itself would determine it. No, that way, like people who maybe don't have high prestige but are excellent at the game, and move up the rankings.
I would hope it would be something like, prestige could affect seeding, but then you can move.
Yeah, that's a good point. I started talking too much. I did not take advantage of my initial setup well at all. Let's see if we can salvage this. And then... I don't think I have time to SP1 and then SP2, so I'm just going to go to the SP2. And I think this will end it. Should have just done that in the beginning. That first SP1, I like throwing the SP1 in war. Like I like the benefit of the energize with the energy vulnerability that gets placed, but I understand that's not.
I found even at Sig 20, it feels worth it.
You know, Rob's making a point here. What's up, Stat? Rob's making a point here that I think will continue on is that people who play war at high tiers are going to at least initially have an advantage. One, because they're used to fights like this, I think with this sort of pressure. But also just general mastery setups. Like what he's saying is like, I run max number. Like that's just what I run. I don't know if right now in the game I have, I should stop talking and pick something. I don't know if on the CCP server, if I have, I know I have 5/5 max dispersion. I don't know if I'm running like stand your ground. Obviously on live server, people will be running their regular mastery setup.
Yeah.
Stat pulled a 6-star kitty. Congratulations.
You have units that you're planning on putting into the store? I'll ask you later. Yeah, that's awesome, Stat. She's high on my personal list. Going for the special 3.
Yeah, so this is, again, I'm going to try to stop saying it. It's just trying to quickly think through what's the smart way to do this.
Yeah.
I don't know. Was that? I truly don't know.
I think so. But you were still shocking her to get the benefit of the SIG. Yeah, I think that was definitely the right way to go.
In the beginning, that's what I was doing. And then I remembered about how like I could totally shut off her ability accuracy.
Oh, congrats, J-Will. Another rank 3 Nimrod. Take care, Slay.
See you, Slay.
Said it made his night to see you stream again.
Slay's a funny guy. So again, I have no idea if that was the best strategy to take that fight, but it's what I ended up going with. Looks like Rob won round 2. So what do we got left? We don't have a lot of options left here. Curious what he picks. Oh, he's going with
sense of humor.
I had really hoped I would get to use my Hulkbuster. I guess I could have, to my own fault. I shouldn't lament things that I had control over. And I guess we'll go with Doom. Yeah, we don't know anything about rewards and how that's going to work out at all.
Thanks, Travis.
You do have a smooth voice, dude. It is very true.
I did listen all the way through that trending video, and one thing I thought was funny, but that also made me feel a little better, is that all 3 of us talk pretty slowly. Like going around the room.
Sorry. Mystic Dispersion came back and not my friend right now.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Just kind of waiting for that magic moment. Will you be able to do friendly matches? I don't know, Martian. That's something that's definitely being talked about a lot. And people are bringing up like how fun it would be just to play with their friends. So I'd be surprised if Kabam missed out, I think, on that very, very clear opportunity to have a lot of fun. I'd be very surprised. Thanks for being here, Infamous. All right, so let's at least do one more. Let's at least do one more. All right.
Hey, B McG.
B McG, what is up, dude? Thing. I'm okay with not having thing. Let's remove thing. No, he's on my live account. I should be able to use it. I'm making up my own principled rules. Yeah, Rob, nice matchup, man. Thanks a lot for doing this. I really appreciate it. It would be nice to have two modes, one for serious fights, i.e. ranking, one for just messing around. Absolutely agree. I could not agree more. And it would be cool too if you had a way to like challenge a friend, so you could be specific in that. I want to play with this person, not just random, whoever's open, available, like whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of B McG. All right, I like him, so we're going to let him use his Overseer. We're not going to ban his Overseer.
Yeah, I actually agree with work here. There's a discussion going on in chat about whether having on two simultaneous mastery setups would be good. I do still want Kabam to let us switch between them, but I like that for the mode, you do have to make that concession. Like if you want Stand Your Ground active on your Magneto or your Maw or whatever to try and discourage a Tigra, like you need to run Stand Your Ground.
Yeah, I initially did not think that's how I would feel, but it absolutely is. It is absolutely. I like that you have to have the same mastery setup for your defenders as your attackers. I am enjoying that. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
If you're gonna get to use your man thing, I'm gonna get to use my thing. That's just the way it's gonna work. Oh, he brought in Bishop. I forgot to get rid of Bishop. I'm gonna lose one round. That's for sure. At least one. I got money on me losing one round here, folks. Or you know what? Let's see. People will cheat regardless. Yeah, it is what it is. Can you change masters between matches? Can you use boosts? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, if I wanted to, like once this matchup with BMCG is done, I could go change my masteries, but I don't think that's what you mean. Pick my. You got to go against Thing, dude. That's the way it's going to be.
You better not be able to use boosts.
That would seem weird, right?
I'd be pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd be able to, unless it's like a limitation of some sort. In that, like, if you had them already on, they wouldn't know how to handle it or something. I honestly don't know. That's pure speculation.
Yeah, I think they can get around that though, because if boosts don't carry over for defense placement anymore, that I feel like that would be similar tech.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. The boost will likely be like, oh, yeah, I had not thought of that. Look at Murda's idea.
One of my favorite things about this mode right now is that we're
Yeah,
not talking about what the best options to use with power back boosts are.
I
Please.
really hope that doesn't make its way into this version of the game. I really hope that we don't see that. I think this is a very fun, playable version of our game, and yeah, I would not like it. I think that I think the Kabam's going to get their money from the units needed to maybe to refresh or to like energy costs or something like that. Yeah, I would like it just kept that way, but they didn't ask me. Well, I mean, they have, but not really.
I think the other thing to keep in mind is that,
Oh man.
like we were talking about, I've been playing at tier 1 for a while. And I have 32, 33 rank 3s. Maybe a little bit more than that, but like in that neighborhood. And I did not rank all of them intending on them as like hybrid function champions. And so I think that getting people to be able to fill a full deck that they actually feel like they've curated to be good going both ways, like they're just going to monetize the heck out of that. Like, hey, do you guys want to rank more champions for solo mode?
So that's what I'm foreseeing, and that's why I'm excited about it, because I think this potentially makes the whole game more fun.
Right. Because I don't mind them monetizing, hey, would you like to rank more champions? Because here is a real reason to rank those champions so that you can then go use them, and not just so it's like, would you like more champions so that you can get rewards so that you can get more champions?
Yeah, I know I'm not sharing my screen with you. I totally changed strategies and went to the power control, and I thought the mode had ended, and I ended up killing myself.
I did see the variant.
Okay.
The power control was working, though.
It really was. I think I should have gone that route in the very beginning of it. Oh no, what happened? It's BMCG in the chat. My champs are struck near each other. So his game is frozen up anyway. Let's see if we can start over. Forfeit. I think I lagged out. Okay. Sorry, DL. I'm only able to like kind of half pay attention. But
don't worry about it.
I feel like you were kind of saying that this could make everything more fun because you have a reason to rank up more champions. Is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like I feel like over the past couple of years, I've heard a lot of people, especially I know this is one of Work's common refrains where he's like, I have all these champions, but I don't feel like the difference between my rank 3s and my rank 2s has been necessary anywhere but war. And even then, it's only some of them. Like you always talk about, oh, I'd like to rank up this new champion because I feel like they're exciting. They're good on both attack and defense, but they're not good enough to make my defense.
Yeah.
And I might not necessarily get assigned with them because it affects 29 other people. But like here, what does it matter if you bring someone in and they're a bad matchup for like one spot and then you lose a match and then you do another one? Like, who cares?
Yeah. I honestly could not agree more. Like that was really well said. Or even like what BMCG just did with Man-Thing. Man-Thing can win fights. So like you've ranked him up, you can use him in questing content. He can do things. He's a very good defender, especially when power control becomes a bit of a problem. And then if you need him to use him offensively, you can. Oh man. Yeah.
I'm definitely very excited too. My one hesitation is that champions like Man-Thing feel like they get a little bit worse with the 2-minute timer.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Like I'm still optimistic about it because like of course timing has to be part of it because otherwise people are just going to be like, well, I didn't lose any health on my 4-star max sig thing with recoil turned on, and like that's that wouldn't be fun. But
yeah. BMCG, I'm sorry if you're searching. I'm gonna restart my game real quick. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just gonna restart my game. So DL and I will still be here.
I'm
Oh, and for anyone who doesn't know, I feel like everyone in the chat does know. This is DLL. This is whose channel I'm constantly talking about, shouting out because it is so amazing. His channel is linked in the description under the ranking review team. So if you haven't yet, check it out. Honestly, you'll become a better player at the game. I say that a lot, but it is true, and he's literally right here. If you guys have questions for him and you want to check out his channel, you should. Yeah, I realized
Oh,
I hadn't
okay.
said
I
that.
had missed that confirmation earlier that the romance potions will not expire or convert. It's not just that it's not listed; they just flat out won't. So for anybody saving up for Karina's, that's like a second inventory, or for 7-4, that's a
Okay.
second inventory of revives and potions that won't expire.
You know what though? Hold on, because I was looking through, like, cause someone asked me if I whaled out today. Adam, I did, kind of. I got the big stuff,
Yeah.
and there will be a video tomorrow, probably. Should be tomorrow. I read the fine print, and I think those potions are only good or only work on champions that are in the bundles.
Let me double check.
They're not good for every champion in the game.
You'll need to remember who they work on after this message expires.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, on some level, okay, so that means that you wouldn't necessarily be using them for Kareem's. Although you could use them if you still have the one where Rogue works.
Yeah. Is Star-Lord in there? I feel like he was.
Star-Lord is not.
No?
Or, no, he is.
Yeah.
Star-Lord is in here. Medusa is in here. Okay, so it doesn't work for Sabretooth, but yeah. And, like, if you hold on to them for 7.4, if you're not using the likes of, you know, Tigra, Hawkeye, Hercules, Kitty, Venom, Iceman, like, I don't know. I can't imagine that you wouldn't find a place to use them.
I agree. I'm seeing if I can get a few more people to stop on. Legacy was talking about it. Sorry, if I could get a few more CCP members to hop on. I think a lot of people went earlier in the day, which made sense. OIC, congratulations, Zachary. You're going to love it. Oh, someone pulled Nimrod? Wow, congratulations, Zachary. OIC is correct. I am very fond of my Nimrod content. DLL has been using them in War, showing that off a lot lately. And then OYC actually has a channel himself, really early on the Nimrod bandwagon, showing some awesome content with them. So check that out too. Rob, yeah, I'm looking for maybe 1 or 2 more matches. So if you're up for it, let's have some fun.
We sent Strands against Mixmaster with him this last war, actually.
Really?
Yeah, because it's also, well, it was House of X, but it's also Aggression Prowess.
Okay.
And I just told him, like, ignore your protocols, because the first special you throw, he's basically guaranteed to always put you in Eradicate.
Yeah.
And he said it was, like, the easiest fight he's taken with him.
That's a really good call about Nimrod, because it's not a complaint. One of the things that, like, it took me so long to kind of start to grasp him was on the fights where he's so good, because there's so many things feeding him. I felt like he could be difficult to control, but I think you're making a good point of, like, almost don't worry about it, because you're always going to be in Eradicate.
I do think it's good to be aware of where you are on the way up, because I said that when I was playing him in CaviQ. I was like, oh, okay, while I'm in Titan, I just need to remember to parry more than I otherwise would. And it's like, while I'm in Blitz, I probably want to bait their specials to get the power drain. But that's, like, all I was really focusing on.
Yeah, Rob, thanks for letting me know. And I restarted. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense as far as just while you're getting to Eradicate. And then I guess it wouldn't make sense to do, because like I said, I like the SP1 to the SP2, but in that scenario, you're probably just going to the SP2, right?
I don't know. Because, like, if it's one of those fights, like, you can still gain protocol charges while in Eradicate, because you can still parry and get the armor ups, they can still gain prowess, and then you can just, like, refresh it, right?
Yeah. I guess it depends on the node.
Right.
Yeah.
But he's been amazing.
Okay. It makes no sense to pick Shang-Chi, but I can't not pick Shang-Chi.
You know, he would have been pretty good against that eye bump.
This is a good point. Thank you. Havoc is an interesting. I hope Rob doesn't pick Havoc, and he does. Shoot. I mean, with this node, you got to pick Doom, and I love Mr. Negative. This mode has made me like Mr. Negative even more. So if you guys start hearing more and more Mr. Negative love coming from me, this is part of why. I got to figure something out for that Havoc. So Havoc to me is another champion where like, I guess Guardian. Oh no, Nimrod. And let's see if there's a role for Pun 99 here. I don't really have any defenders.
Sorry, go on.
No. What's up?
Oh, I see. You're saying against non-mutants, it's helpful to master using this special one right before the timer switches when you're below 10. That makes a lot of sense because then you get both. One on the first hit and then the other one on like the last.
Rob, very kind of you not to ban Miguel. Thank you. But he did still use Arcus. That was funny.
Kind, but paying attention.
Yeah. Okay. No! This is really frustrating. I could swear like it even like the light even went on, like the lock-in registering that I had like right there, that thing that happens when you press the button. I could swear it even happened. Like there was no part of me that thought, I'm over it. Was it your video, dude, that you were talking about this exact matchup and how Nimrod doesn't always have armor ups?
No, I don't think that was me.
Who was it?
I don't think I fought a Havoc with him yet, because I haven't been scared of him anyway.
I should probably remember the node and stop pushing champions so far in their power.
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned the war being an advantage, because so far the nodes you've shown, like Safeguard and Power Snack, like people who have assigned war are definitely going to have an advantage because we've been sending people to those nodes for quite some time now.
And I think I don't think it's like an unfair advantage. I just think you'll even more quickly be able to like, here's how you even attack it. Like,
yeah,
because this is all about being able to quickly decipher this sort of thing. Decipher? You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Also, suicide's on. This is true, but then your defenders are all going to have them on. So you're right. Like, there's that one fight there, but then you got to deal with it. That's part of why I like that you have your mastery set up, and then that's it. Pick your defender. He went with APOC, so we're gonna go Tigra. I'm gonna fight Tigra. And I'm going against APOC. It's really tempting to go Punisher 99, but I'm not confident in that at all. I'm not even sure. Yeah, should be fine.
Well, I mean...
Yeah,
because he doesn't do anything about ability power.
Punisher 99?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rob. 2099's resistance is stupid. I hate that there's that line in his text where it's like, hey, you can get rid of it, but you can't, really. I imagine that tech would be pretty difficult from a server perspective, Murda, but that would be cool if you had an instant replay type thing.
I've used Doom and War the last couple of wars, like 2 of the last 3 or 4, and it's really highlighted to me. What's that?
Not the last 3 or 4.
Oh, I haven't. I'm way behind on videos.
Oh, okay.
And on war videos. And it's made me realize, like, as much as I've learned Doom, there's still a lot more for me as far as the nuance to go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I misunderstood you. I thought it was a question. Yeah, I know what you mean. I do not consider myself a master Doom player.
No, like right here, I'm the reason this fight's not over yet. And it should have been, I think. Oh, Murder. Yeah, I think it'd be a blast to be able to watch that. Like, again, like if Rob and I had known and all that, I think it'd be cool to see both sides of this interaction. Like, you better bet that when this is out or when DLL gets into the CCP, we will be having a great time with this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's on. I think Doom could solo that fight. I think he really should. That's on me.
Well, I don't think you were in the Alliance at the time, but the first time I ever used Doom in War.
Yeah.
This is a very embarrassing thing. I timed out because I did not know his special 3 had a Fury.
Sorry. It's funny. I did not know who to pick as my defender there. Like, I think this is again where strategy would be really helpful. Because I was trying to think if I should use Mr. Negative, but I wanted Mr. Negative available for this.
Right.
I'm not even sure that was a good idea. Like, I really don't know what the right call should have been there. All right.
I think this one makes sense, though, and I bet that Arcus versus Punisher fight is going to be fun, too. Oh, I know you. I know what you mean, Murda, and that's kind of what I'm speaking towards, is that I think that having an instant replay in the game itself sounds very difficult from a coding perspective. I'm taking a look at the time, and I think I probably have to run.
Yeah.
But this looks super fun. I cannot wait.
Yeah. What should I have done there, you think?
I think I would have pulled back a little bit, done like a 3-hit combo.
Yeah.
And just prayed for him to throw the special 2.
Yeah.
And then countered it. But yeah, that's tough.
I mean, I think I had a pretty friendly hype there in the beginning too. Like, he was actually throwing his specials, so I think I got the benefit of that. I know you said you had to go, man. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Yeah.
This looks super cool.
Cool. Have a great one. I know you break a leg this weekend.
Thanks, man.
Of course.
All right, take care, everyone.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to try to do one more just because it is so much fun. Let's see if we can get one more in. Let's see if we can get one more. I got to edit the back. I'm just going to refresh these champions. Nimrod, let's refresh him. And Tigra. And let's have some fun. What are you guys thinking? I mean, I'm sure you've seen quite a bit of this today. How is it looking to you all? Oh, I guess I have one more champion I need to... Who's the champion I need to refresh? I'm not seeing it. Oh, I need to add someone. Who is not in there? Oh, got it. All right. So yeah, what are you guys thinking? LOIC, you absolutely love it? Yeah, I think so. Oh, thanks, Rob. I really appreciate it, man. I am going again, so hopefully you don't get caught up in it. James, is there any reason you're not going for the reduced damage in the SP3s? Is there any reason you're not going for the reduced damage in the SP3s? James, refresh my memory of what exactly you're talking about, buddy. I'm sorry. I was trying to do a lot of things at once, and I think not doing any of them particularly well. But I was having a lot of fun. Should have heavied. Yeah, my concern with that, though, was if that was going to feed into Power Snack. But yeah, I hear you. I was trying to figure that out. Also, Hyperion kept having a bar of power. So if he threw a special while I was sitting there just with a heavy, I could have ended up in a really big problem. The benefit, though, is that if I had gotten hit by Hype's special, it would have converted the energy for me. So I was trying to weigh that out. Rob's going to post it tomorrow. It looks cool. Yeah, man. I'm glad to hear that. I'm not feeling very awesome about it, to be honest. Gonna be a big pay-to-win mode, in my opinion. Not a fan of energy costs. I'm hoping that the way they set it up, it's not a pay-to-win. Like, that there's no real benefit, aside from maybe like being able to refresh your champions that would come from just paying. Like that you can't just do unlimited ranked matches, or that maybe there's a big downside to losing a ranked match. So that way, oh boy, I gotta pay attention. Oh boy. And lags went hard. Oh jeez. Oh boy. For those who did not see my video today, I commented that I was excited because I was able to beat Legacy in this. But it was like his second time ever, I think. And I don't think he really fully understood how it worked. And he accidentally placed a defender when he meant to place an attacker. But aside from that, it was a completely even matchup. All right. This is looking brutal already. The little mini game bar in the SP3 can increase this. James, I honestly had no idea that you could do that. When the defenders throw in an SP3, I can do that? I've been playing this game for forever and had no clue. Thanks, Lags. Are you streaming, buddy? I imagine you probably are. We'll stream Rage you after this. All right. Man, we got problems. We got all kinds of problems. Jeez Louise, Lags is gonna kill us. I seriously, guys, had absolutely no clue of that. I've played this game forever. I don't typically send defenders to their SP3, so that might be a small part of it. But that's insane. I mean, I was aware that offensively I could increase the damage of my own, but I did not realize it the other way. Let's see how this goes. Wow, that is amazing. I agree, K-Dog. I think they're going to do this right, man. I really do. I really, really do. I think they're aware. All right. So we got to start off with Nick. At least it picked thing for me. I got to be quicker on that. Old Man Vega, James, that is definitely right. Old Man Vega strikes again. Strikes again. Let's see if Nebula can handle this for me. Although I don't know if you guys caught this part. I'm not sure that the CCP server has my Nebula as a rank 3, because on my live account she is a rank 3. And that could explain why she's not doing the damage that I would expect her to do. All right, let's see what happens. Huh? Let's have some fun. Really wanted him to throw a heavy there. He was not having it, as you guys saw. So we had to intercept. Let's see. Whew! That one felt good. That one felt good. Not gonna lie. You're gonna go against Legacy. You got to bring your A game. You got to bring your A game, right? And he really. I mean, I feel like his being Weapon X's AI will throw those heavies for you if you bait them, even when he is in that berserk mode. And he just wasn't doing it. I don't know if you guys saw that. I was really holding block, trying to bait that heavy. He backed me to that corner, so I had to use my special to intercept. It ended up working out very well for me. It really worked out very well for me. Yeah, RR, that was satisfying. That is satisfying. That is satisfying. Murda, I had to like block it out of my mind because I wanted to do well on that fight. I had to block it out of my mind. Like, I had no clue I could do that. I had no clue. And as James has caught some of my streams before, Old Man Vega strikes again. Strikes again. Nice. All right. Whew. All right. We got to win one more. We got to win one more here. For those who don't know, I consider Legacy to be the best player in this game. I've played alongside this guy for a while now. I've watched his channel for years. I've seen what he does in war. Best player in the game. All right. Who am I going to use to fight Domino? Really tempted to go with Kingpin. Really tempted to go with Kingpin. No desire to do incursions. Yep, my small amount of interest in incursions is now gone. But it's because this is so fun. Not smart attacking into her when she is lucky. Didn't notice that my shock didn't take. Fortunately, Doom is so good. Did not want her to throw that special. Made the same mistake again. Gotta get out of the corner. Man, Domino will do this. Domino and lags gets in your head. Man, she is just throwing these specials despite me having block up. It's not okay. Oh, same mistake again. I deserve to lose. With all those mistakes, I do not deserve to win this. Curious how this goes. Hey, dog, she's growing on me too, man. She's real. I was not a big fan, but seeing Campo has been doing a lot of cool stuff with her in War. One of my BG mates did some really great stuff with her in War, and then like that fight right there, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. Yeah, I made a lot of mistakes in that one. I made a lot of mistakes. Lax cleaned it up. Lax cleaned it up. Yeah, but I should notice that chase, especially after it happened 1 or 2 times. I guess we'll go Kingpin with as the defender. And he's gonna pick probably Fury. Oh, he picked Mephisto. All right. Let's try Miguel. Really was tempted to pick negative there, though. Maverick, that's part of what I like about it too, man, is I think it's going to cause us to use our rosters and champions that weren't like the pristine damage or crit champion or whatever, but they're well-rounded. We're going to come in really handy. So I'm pumped up, man. Let's try to land some heavies if we can, get this power under control. Of course, his aura starts already. All right, got some good stuff going on. Man, I really don't feel like I'm just missing those. I want to get my Wither on. Something with my dash back. Yeah, I mean, Lags beat me anyway, but there was something weird there with my dash back. But he was beating me anyway. It's not you, it's the missed parry. Yeah, there was something weird there, but I don't want to make excuses. Lags is playing the same game I am, so. But there was definitely something odd there, but it's probably happened on his side too. But that's fun. I would have liked to have finished this off with a win, but it is what it is. Thank you guys, everyone, for being here. Lags, I don't know if you can hear me, man, but thanks for jumping on. Oh, did I win? See, yeah, we're talking about bugs. I'm sure he had a bug too. I'm sure something buggy happened there too. Because, Lags is Lags. So I'm sure he faced some sort of bug or something like that. So that's what I'm saying. He was facing bugs too. Like when I thought I had lost, it was like, I'm not going to make excuses because he's going with it too. Guys, thank you so much for being here and asking all of these questions. If there's any other, I'll be happy to stick around for a few more minutes because I just am in love with this mode of the game. Lags lagged. Yeah, I am sure he had a lag issue or something like that. He's so good that he would have closed that out. Thanks, RR. Ospan, what's up, man? Was going to rank 3 Colossus with the jump. Dude, you know what? This mode, I'm glad you brought that up. As you know, I've been holding off on ranking 3 Colossus. I was SIG 200 Colossus. He's in this, he's part of the love thing, right? I may get that gem just to take him to rank 3 because I think he would be fantastic for this mode. with all of those immunities and things like that. I know people make fun of him saying he needs synergies. He doesn't need them. They make him a lot better, right? But that's with like a lot of champions. Like Miguel is a lot better with anti-venom, but Miguel's still a good champion without him. I'm glad you just brought that up, dude. Thank you, Ozfan. Murda, you got him. Yeah, he is a beast. It's just, for me, it's always been like there's someone else who's more niche and can handle something. In my account, I have a big account. But that's what I'm talking about with this game mode, is I think that champions don't need to be the best at one particular thing to be here. It's like you gotta make a good, well-rounded champion. See, this is what I'm talking about with the game too itself, is I feel like this will allow the game designers, the champion designers, to make really good, well-rounded champions who do a lot of things. Like, I'm kind of starting to understand the reason for the rating system a little bit more, or at least I'm seeing how it could be helpful, is if a mode like this is so popular and such a big part of the game, you don't need like Cosmic Ghost Rider's still good. He's a good champion, but you don't need the crits. You might need passive damage back or power control or whatever. I'm just really pumped up. Use yours in map 8 today. Okay. All right. Well, let's see if Lags is streaming. Let's see if Lags is streaming. Yeah, he's streaming. So let's do a Lags raid. You guys know, I've been the guy's BG for a while now. Really, really good person. I've really appreciated how he treats all his BG mates and things like that. So do I need to put a link to his channel in the description? Let me see if I can. Here we go. How do I share this? But he's a good dude, an amazing player. I've seen him do a lot of stuff as far as like taking fights and things like that. Never blames his teammates. Just really like being in his BG. He really is. If you haven't seen it, check out his interview he did with Prof Ha. Really good stuff. Really, really good stuff. Especially for those of us who've been playing this game for years and following him for 4 or 5 years. I think it's really helpful. Thanks so much, guys. If you guys don't mind, just throw in a Vega raid. It would mean a lot to me. Let's see. I think I've actually gotten rid of hashtags. And thank you everyone for being here. This was an absolute blast. Cool way for me to end my week. I really appreciate y'all showing up. There'll be plenty more on this Battlegrounds coming out from me. I just love it. Thanks so much for being here. Thank you so much for the donations, Steven Akerson, and OG Highline. And there was someone else. I apologize for forgetting who it was. But thank you so much. It means a lot to me. Have a great one, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.